Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Jeremy and Bears.
Hello!
Before we get into this talk today, we're talking about Supergirl. We just want to wish you guys a happy new year. We're bringing 2016 with a Supergirl Weecap. Thank you guys for the support on this channel, on Bear's channel, and everything that we've been doing. Hopefully we can continue this for as long as these shows go. We hope you guys enjoyed your holidays. Now, getting back to Supergirl, tonight's episode is called Blood Bonds. Roll the clip. Kara and Non engage in an epic battle, ending with Non kidnapping John. Alex is promoted to acting director in John's absence, and the DEO begins to figure out where he has been taken. Back at Catco, Kara, Winn, and Jimmy see Maxwell Lord lie about the attack, so Jimmy goes to find out what the Kryptonians came for. Kat continues to insist that Kara is Supergirl and gives her till the next day to prove that she is not. General Lane teams up with DEO to find Hank, but instead decides to take the opportunity to torture Astra to find their base. Winn helps Jimmy break into Lord Tech to find out what he is hiding and finds himself in a lockdown area. They find one door that is locked with biometrics. Before Jimmy can proceed, he is knocked unconscious by Lord and his thugs. Kara and Alex and General Lane's men go to the location given to them by Astra, but it turns out to be a trap. Only one of the General's men, Alex and Kara, survive the explosion. Jimmy awakens and is beat up and threatened by Lord to not come back. Kara decides to quit her job and finds out what Winn and Jimmy did. They convince her not to go after Lord angry and to approach Astra differently. Kara is able to get through to her aunt and they go meet with Non. They make the exchange and Astra calls for her soldiers to stand down. After overhearing Alex telling John to transform at the exchange, they're forced to tell Kara the truth. Kara has John use his shape-shifting abilities to pose as Supergirl to convince Kat that the two are different people. Kara thanks John, both finally on good terms with one another. Aww. Kara tells Winn and Jimmy that they're going to find out what Maxwell is hiding and bring him down. Maxwell goes into the biometric locked room and Red Tornado's arm is shown along with a woman who seems to be a robot. Mac. Ermagerd. Crypto. Boom. Alright, so, for some reason, this felt longer than any other episode that we've watched. And, I mean, as far as I was seeing. What about you guys?
Yeah, a lot happened in this episode, so I can understand what you're saying.
And, one sentence.
That's the sentence.
Yeah.
That's a sentence?
You know. Why Manhunter? Why you do this? Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, so Kara and Non engage in epic battle, and it results in Hank getting kidnapped. For some reason, I just wanted John to, just do something right there on the spot. How did you guys feel about that, him getting taken away?
Non versus John.
Did you guys think that was, a cuz story, that he just didn't want to reveal himself just cuz?
Yeah.
You're damn right it was. He could have.
Yeah, and it would have ended right there. So they take him, then Alex is promoted to acting director. Who else got promoted to acting director that we know of?
Mac?
Yeah. And then General Lane shows up. He was okay this episode. He was not as douchey. I mean, at least starting off. Yeah, they decide to work together to find Hank. And then back at Catco, Kara, Winn, and Jimmy try to find out what it is that Maxwell was hiding. Because he was acting all sorts of shady when, the DEO was trying to secure everything there.
Get the hell off my land.
Exactly.
Says with the grenade launcher.
He Herscheled them off his property. And, I just want to mention that right now, what it is he's hiding, but I guess we'll have to get to that later. At the same time, Kat is trying to... I thought she, figured it out there. I guess Kara never really confirmed it, did she, last episode?
No, she did not.
Okay, so I just found that weird for, a second until, things that happened later. I thought Kara kind of confirmed the last episode, but I guess not. So they try to throw her off, and of course, Kara does an amazing job at, not throwing people off, because Kat wasn't buying anything, she was saying. Then Jimmy and Winn decide to kind of go snoop around themselves, and Jimmy got messed up. Okay.
Sure did.
Right there. One-on-one. Maxwell versus Jimmy, and Jimmy not tied to a chair, just duking it out.
Maxwell has the intimidation, and he seems menacing for a smaller dude compared to James.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because he swung a freaking wrench at him, and he's like, ah!
Yeah, Jimmy? That was a big ass. That was a big ass wrench.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. But I'm saying, he was throwing, hits like a boxer. I mean, I know the guy was sitting down, but it actually looked like he knew what he was doing. But what do you guys think? Who would win in a one-on-one? Just physical
Jimmy.
prowess alone.
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
I
Jimmy,
mean,
my
Jimmy
boy.
could have the physical perfection, but
Yeah.
does he know how to fight?
I don't know. We haven't. Well, you know what? He actually did that nifty
Oh, well,
little
he did
thing.
the punching bag, so...
Yeah, that, but
Maybe
you
it's,
saw,
yeah, it could be just pure strength versus, yeah. Okay.
you saw that? He snapped the door lock with his foot, I think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty badass. And then,
Oh,
I love him and Winn's, like, dynamic, like, in these last couple episodes. Winn's, like, just, like, every little thing that he can get to kind of, like, antagonize Jimmy, he does. Like, kind of make him feel stupid or like,
Yeah.
pick him out. But, yeah, apparently Jimmy found... You saw the 52 there, right?
Yeah, on the door.
Okay. Yeah, so apparently Jimmy found an area... I don't even know. What were we going to call that place? Area 52?
It's like a whole new facility. I had his facility.
So that's where Maxwell is keeping something secret. Meanwhile, at the DCUO, Astra kind of not helping at all, and Kara's trying to reach out to her. And then it takes General Lane injecting kryptonite into Astra and Kara nearly ripping off Maxwell's head off and then quitting her job at the planet to kind of get through to her aunt and be like, could you just let bygones be bygones and let's get this moving and change. And then we kind of like see the whole truth behind Astra and that her sister Allura never really gave up on her.
Nope.
Like at all. Why didn't she just say that from the start?
No, she just, I don't know.
Nobody gave her a chance.
I guess.
Yeah, but she came at it wrong. She came at the whole situation wrong. They survived the bombing. I forgot that. Astra did lure them into a trap, and we got to see the nifty little cape in action. Like, it actually has a use.
Oh, shit.
And, yeah, so they do the exchange with John and... Or, no, not John. John and Astra. And then Astra calls off the man, Non, and all them fly off. I guess we could get to what happens towards the end there, right?
Sure.
Is that pretty much everything that
Yeah, yeah.
happens? Alright, so...
I'm just sure, wait, one
Yeah.
thing. Non is like freaking douchebag.
Yeah, he is the Zod ripoff. Okay, can we agree on that?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yep.
I guess it makes sense because he's usually Zod's number 2 and he usually doesn't speak in his roles, and this is like his first time we actually see him doing so, let him have the spotlight, I guess. So, at the end there, okay, that was probably another story moment, right? When she found out that John was, like, his actual identity, Kara.
Yeah, because Alex,
She
like,
said it so loud.
future transform right now.
Yeah, exactly. And then she, like, of course she's gonna hear it. She's standing, like, right behind you.
Yeah.
John uses his shape-shifting abilities to pose as Supergirl. I thought he was posing as Kara.
Yeah.
It was totally the other way
Yeah.
around. And then Kat was like, oh, never mind, I was wrong about everything. And then these DC shows really know how to do that, like, parent to child, the feels moments. You guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in that, I was telling Jeremy, in those, like, maybe 2 minutes that they're talking, he became the father figure that she needed around. Just like in a snap of fingers. So, yes, that's like, I think that's what we needed on this show, kind of. Like,
I'm no daddy from Mars.
so, it's like we got Barry and his dad, right? And then Barry and Joe also. Can't forget that. And then we have, oh god, who does Oliver have? I didn't really think this one
Oliver
out.
has Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Got Diggle. Got Diggle.
Okay.
Diggle and Lance, the black driver, and
Oh, okay. He's got Black Driver.
Black Driver in Chief.
Yeah. Okay. It's not his dad, but I mean, close enough. So yeah, like I can't wait to see, because this show's kind of bombarded with, and it's not that we don't have a problem with it. It's a lot of girl moments. So it's nice to see a guy kind of step in and be that guiding light for her. So
Yeah.
And then Team Supergirl, of course, Winn and Jimmy. They weren't butting heads over
Yeah.
Kara in this one.
this kind of awkward though.
What?
Double hand grab.
Oh yeah. It's like Winn's like, I want to grab your hand too.
Hold the hand.
Then at the very end, what do we have?
Maxwell talking to somebody.
Maxwell walks into the biometric locked room, and he did keep the red. So all of us can pat each other on the back because we're right that he did take that arm,
He did.
and he's using it for something. can we just like, do you guys want to say that this is a variation of the Omax? Because this is kind of how it started. He was using the tech to replace people that are terminally ill or something like that. He would replace their organs with synthetic cyborg stuff. So do you guys think this is kind of like the start of the Omax?
Yes.
So that he could combat Supergirl?
Yes.
Can we say that he's actually gonna be a bad guy or not yet?
He seems pretty bad guy right now.
What do you think? What do you think though, Jeremy? Do you think so?
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And this is gonna be his first patient. So what's
Patient 52.
I'm very interested to see where this goes. We're supposed to. The next episode is actually called Childish Things. So what do you guys think about that?
Next episode is called Childish Things,
Yeah.
so we don't know what happens.
I think that's when Toy Man's gonna come. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we have to wait 2 weeks because we didn't get no, preview or anything. So I guess we could talk about anything that we found, like other Easter eggs or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then lead on to, what else we think is gonna happen. So you guys find anything else other than that 52 on the door?
No Easter eggs.
Oh, she said leap a building in a single bound. That's like an old Superman quote, I guess. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Watch, I'm gonna go back in when I take the screenshots later. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna smack myself in the head because I missed it. I can't think of anything else. So, have you read anything else or seen anything that you think is going to happen or be explained further in the series?
I don't know. I'm just along for the ride, I guess. I haven't seen anything.
Do you have any? Now's your chance. Did you have anything against this episode or anything that you didn't like this episode? There was some flying.
Now that you asked, there was that ridiculous fight sequence at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
What the hell? I thought we were past this. I thought we were done with this, Supergirl. Just fix it. Fix your shit.
You want super speed instead of flying.
Yes.
It would be cool to see like slow-mo. Everything is just like moving very slow in the background and then just them just duking it out. That'd be cool.
Just like Flash style slow-mo.
Yeah.
You could handle that, but this flying thing, it's gotta stop.
He says less flying, more destruction. More hand-to-hand combat that we can actually physically see.
Yeah.
Not CGI.
We get
flying.
it. She has powers. You stop it. No, bad. If I had a newspaper, I'd hit you with it. Stop it.
Anything else other than that? Bears, you're always going to have that until they fix the problem. You can always mention that until they do. Yeah, but do you guys have anything else?
I understand Clark Kent's like a good guy kind of thing. Like he's the happy-go-lucky family man kind of thing. But like the version that they have him like played out in the show
like a
through these messages and IMs and all that. It's like
superhero I am.
I swear to God, if I see another emoji from him, Clark, come on, you're a 30-something-year-old man. Act like it.
Yeah, I guess they have so many other ways of communicating. They could literally just see each other in like 3 seconds, but they don't do so. Yeah. I can agree with that too, but
because I saw you're having a little bit of trouble with your aunt and then your mother and all that, and you're having a little bit of life troubles and maybe a little identity crisis. I'm sending you a text just to let you know I'm thinking of you. What the hell, man? You can fly, just pop over.
Exactly.
Say hi.
Exactly.
I think the show just, I guess they're really, really trying hard not to bring him in. Like they know that it could potentially overshadow Kara, but
no. I think it's like a copyright
legal thing. You think it's a
break.
legal thing?
Yeah.
So that's why they're bringing in the teenage version, not the fully grown version. This next half of the season. I wonder how that's gonna make. Because the thing is, he found her when he was already Superman. So how are they gonna establish a relationship unless the Flash comes along and brings Clark as a teen there? I mean, it doesn't really make sense to me because she was a baby, or he was a baby when she left.
Yeah.
He was a man when he found her.
Yeah.
And they're bringing a teenage, so how does, they don't meet any time during then? You guys have some things you need to fix and address.
Interesting.
So what do you guys rate this episode?
Well, I give this blood is thicker than water.
See, I can't do anything correlating to. I'm thinking real hard.
I'm gonna give this one a little John.
God damn.
Nice.
Those two are good. Damn it.
Yeah.
I give this Maxwell Lord is finally starting up the Omax.
Okay.
So, final thoughts.
This is a decent episode, yeah.
Good episode
Bear's
coming
like-
back. Yeah.
And then we get a 2-week break before it comes back again. So we're gonna. I guess they didn't
Yes.
film the rest of the season yet, or they're working.
Or
on
maybe
it.
they're just waiting
Yeah.
to release it at the same time.
This is I'm really liking it so far. This show's proved me wrong quite a few times. I did not think it was gonna be good, but it's actually really good. And it's one of those shows that I have to watch, and I drag Bears and Jeremy into watching this with me. But we all have that get out of the talk card, just in case we're not really digging the episodes. But yeah, tonight's episode is decent, and can't wait to see. Oh, did we mention that already? Yeah, I think we did. So never mind. The Silver Banshee, she's coming to town.
Oh no, we didn't mention that.
Oh well, Silver Banshee's coming to town soon. And she's gonna be played by the guy that plays Firestorm. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in talk before, right? Robbie Amell, his real fiance
you
is
told-
playing Silver Banshee.
I think we talked about it after. I think we
okay.
talked-
And very quickly, this might be in another video, but I'm just gonna mention it here. Ronnie Raymond is gonna be back on the Flash, but as Deathstorm.
Wow.
Shaboom!
Dropping
I feel
knowledge.
like we called that one.
Yo, high fives all around. 1, 2, 3. God, we gotta work on it, but.
Not bad. Whatever. There's lag.
So that being said, you guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this talk. Go leave a like down below and comment what you thought about this episode.
Oh, right. That's my Q&A. Comment down below. Feel free to check out my channel where we do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do that over there. And check out the movie pilot posts.
Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode in a few weeks with the return of Flash and Arrow as well.
And Legends, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Goodbye to the outside life.
Goodbye.
Links down below. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
I almost hung up the call instead of stopping the talk.